What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today. All right, guys, so I just picked up this C7 Corvette. This car is incredible. Supercharged, what is it, 600 horsepower to the wheels. Anyways, that's not really what this video is about. Today, I wanted to talk about the oscillating vibration that you might be experiencing on your C7. Let's see, in the last 12 months, I would say I sold 7 C7s, 6 or 7. And I've been trying to figure this out. What the heck is causing this? And what I mean by that is, if you're on the freeway, you will feel the car pulsing or vibrating every like 1 to 2 seconds, and then it'll go away for 1 to 2 seconds, and then it comes back, and it feels like it's in the rear end of the car. I have went through a lot of extremes trying to figure out what it is that is causing that. And I believe I finally narrowed it down. I don't want to say I figured out what is causing it, but I finally narrowed it down to what vehicles are subject to this. And what it all boils down to, from everything that I've figured out so far, and I've made posts about this on Corvette forums. I've talked to plenty of other Corvette owners. I've owned many C5s, many C6s, many C7s, and I have owned a C8 as well. And I recently sold a C8. The C8 did not do this at all. It did not have this, I guess you could call it, phenomenon. But it kind of feels like your tire is out of balance. And from all the testing that I've done, it seems like it's between the speeds of like 55 and about 80. I did have one car where it got worse over 80, but most of the other cars, it kind of went away over 80. I mean, I've jacked the car up and ran through the gears with the tires on, with the tires off, with the wheels off, to try to see if it still did it. And it did, which is very freaking weird. It literally just feels like you have a tire that's out of balance. That's kind of the best way I can explain to you what it feels like. So you're like, get to the point, Kev. All right, get to the point. But I'm not going to get to the point before we look at this beautiful car. All right, guys, so what it is, or the car, sorry, not what it is. I can't figure out what it is. Nobody can figure it out. There's been many people that have talked about get your tires road force balanced, and yes, that will definitely help. Things that I noticed that make this problem worse. For sure, run flat tires, which we all know the C7 comes equipped with factory run flat tires. Those make it worse. Why? Because of the sidewalls. There's no flex in them, right? So any vibration is just going to make it that much more noticeable. So I did notice that made it worse for sure. Another thing that made it most noticeable was the stock heavy chrome wheels with the run flat tires. If you have that combo and you feel this vibration on the freeway or 50 miles an hour and above, and like I said, guys, it feels like there's a vibration. It feels like it's the whole car. The whole car kind of shakes. It's not like just the steering wheel. It just feels like the whole car is like, and then it stops, and then it comes back, stops, comes back. So if you have that in your car, guys, good luck figuring it out, because I've never been able to. I've literally just chalked it up to it's a C7 Corvette, and that's just what they do. I've tried going on different roads in different states, even Idaho. I bought a car in Idaho. I noticed instantly it still does it, and here we are 5 hours from home in a new car. This car I'm talking about specifically only had 20,000 miles, and the car was bone stock, owned by an old guy. Like, the car was fine. That's just the way it is. But this car doesn't have that, and it hit me the other day because I owned a orange C7 just like this. When they first came out, I bought it, and it was a manual. And guess what? This one is a manual. So it literally just dawned on me. It's the damn transmission or something in the transmission in the automatic C7 vehicles. This car has 0 shakes. And this is even after, oh, and this reminds me that I'm mentioning this. This is even after lowering this car. I just lowered this car on the stock bolts. I lowered it 3/4 of an inch. And you guys can lower yours too. It's free of charge. It takes about 15 minutes to lower your car like this. And it is free. All it takes is a couple jacks, a safety jack stand, and a 10mm open-end socket wrench. A ratchet wrench, sorry. And I have a video about how to do that, but like I said, that's not what this is about. But in all the testing that I've done on the automatic cars, it did appear that lowering the suspension makes the phenomenon worse. And it makes sense because your suspension has this much less, movement to move up and down when you're hitting these bumps or when you're feeling this. Guys, I've even gone so far as to have somebody else drive my car on the freeway, and I've went around each tire and watched as we're on the freeway to see kind of what was going on. Like, I have really tried to figure this out and still have not been able to. The only thing I can do is recommend that if you have an automatic C7 and you do experience this, which I would, if I was a bet man, I would say you do, because so far every C7 that I have sold in the last 12 months that was an automatic, it had this. But like I said, guys, if you can get rid of the stock heavy chrome rims, that's a must. Second is get rid of the run flat tires. That is a must. That'll give you some more cushion in your sidewall. Third is I can't remember what they recommend that you run the tires at. I want to say it's 35 PSI, maybe 34. Run them maybe a couple PSI lower than the manufacturer's recommendation. Don't blame me if you hit some huge ass pothole and it dents a lip in your wheel. That's up to you to avoid potholes. But that will help a little bit. And to keep your car at stock factory height, that will help a bit. Those 3 things, I think mainly just get rid of the heavy chrome wheels, get some non-run flat tires, and the car will ride a lot better without the run flat tires. I see a lot of people say these days the run flat tires are so high tech you can't tell a difference. Bullshit, you can tell a difference, guys. Especially if you're trying to pay attention. You can definitely tell a difference between run flat and non-run flat tires on any car, not just a C7. I have a Mercedes outside that has run flat tires. The thing rides like a freaking boat, especially when you hit a bump. It's just like, it's not a very good ride quality. So get some non-run flat tires. Maybe this is a good reason for you to search for a manual transmission if you are trying to buy a C7. Because like I said, I have owned a different C7 that was also a manual, and it didn't do that at all, and neither does this one. So that's it, guys. Let me know if you guys experience this. I have not owned any C7 Z06s to know if it is the same in the Z06s, if they have this oscillating vibration feeling. Do you guys experience that in the Z06s? Let me know, I'm curious. If you have an automatic Z06 or a manual Z06, do you have it? Do you not have it? Let us know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching this random ass video, and subscribe for more random car content, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.